What's my hair doing? I'm live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I look slightly horrendous, but that's okay. I did my makeup at like 5:15 this morning. It's currently 20 to 8 in the evening. And I've had a day at work and whatnot. And I sat out in the sun. Well, not really, because I'm this colour. So sitting out in the sun is not an option for people of my skin tone. So I didn't really sit out in the sun. But yes. Hello. Hi. So glad you could all join me. Oh, hola from Colombia. Oh, how exciting. How you all diddling? Hey, Big K. I hope you're all well. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, hello. This isn't a proper podcast. I did the podcast thing. I did try to do the live podcast thing. Didn't really work. Hi, Kirsty. I get too distracted by everything. Nova Scotia. Ooh. So I feel like podcasts, like live podcasts, don't work for me. I also feel like excuse me, I'm just gonna clean you up a little. Excuse me. Most unprofessional. Has that done anything? No, it hasn't. Oh well, I tried. Meatloaf. Oh, yum. Not the singer, I hope. Ah, such wit. This is a terrible angle. It's a little too underneath. I suppose I could lift up my chair. How do I do this when I'm not on it? Oh. Now I've got grease on my hand. That was terrible. That was a terrible plan, me. Please hold while I go and wash the grease off my hand so I can continue knitting. I've been streaming for 2 minutes and I already have to leave. Oh, for goodness sake. This was... I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm just gonna see if I can lift my chair up at all. I should have done this before. Oh no! Oh, hi everyone. This was a terrible idea. What am I doing? What am I doing? And now the chair's too high. Oh my goodness. What is my life? What is this? This is why people sort this out beforehand. Right, let's adjust. This is have you leave the chair alone. I know, but now I need to lower it. Now it's too high. And I have to sit on it to lower it. Jesus crumbs. I turned my phone off. This is the worst life. Okay, I'm kneeling up for the whole thing. I suppose I could find something to sit on. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. Let's start again, shall we? For anyone who's just joined me, the ever so professional thing that I've just done is I got grease all over my hand by trying to put my chair up, and then I put my chair up and then my phone fell off. Now my chair is too high, so I need to lower the chair. I can't do that without sitting on it. Am I about to do what I'm about to do? And then I accidentally pressed the off button on my phone. And lower the chair. That's an attractive sound. Okay, I did it. I leant on the chair. I did the thing. Hi everyone. Thank you to everyone that said that I've made your day that much better already. It wasn't my intention to be such a shambles from the off, but I am, so what can you do? Right, let's resume. Got the grease off my hand. Oh, when is Mother's Day in the States? That must be coming up soon. We've already had it in the UK. We've ticked that box. I've done the Mother's Day thing. Oh, it's still a weird angle. I tell you what, I am going to... Am I drinking out of a pitcher? I'm drinking out of a pint glass, a Paulana pint glass that may have been obtained from the pub that we lived opposite in Germany. And I'm not drinking anything alcoholic, for I'm extremely thirsty. Because and it does look huge, it's because I'm so dainty and small. That's not true at all. That is what she said, correct. This is still too high. Oh, whatever, you're just going to get a floating head. I'm not showcasing knitting. I am knitting though. I'll knit like this for a little bit so you can believe that I am. But if you are someone who doesn't live in the UK and you follow anyone that lives in the UK, then you will know it is extremely warm here today and got up to 27 degrees, which is weird for April. To be fair, that's weird for July, August or September in the UK. So everyone's been enjoying the sunshine. I just went to the pub for half a cider. That's how I enjoyed the sunshine, and then I got too tired, and so then I went home and had a nap. I live life on the wild side. Oh, you got snow yesterday. Gross. There's a button here. I wonder what happens if I press it. Oh, I can choose filters. I can choose filters. I'm not going to. Let's not play around with this anymore. Let's just stick to normal. How do I get rid of it? Okay, I did it. I got rid of the thing. Apologies. I usually live stream on a laptop. I understand how that works. I'm quite good at positioning a laptop. Let the madness begin. I know, Hannah. Hannah finds the filter button. Fine. Tell you what, we'll have one. We'll have one filter. We'll have dance party. Woo! Is anyone else joining in the crazy dance party? Or is it just me? I lied. 2 filters because I went to Bubbles. So Coachella. Okay. Maybe we should do glamour because I'm so glamorous. Oh, that's not that flattering. Why has no one done this before? There's so many more. Hi, Kansas. Welcome. We can do this one for a while. I now look like I'm in the Aha video of Take On Me. Literally anyone watching this back is just going to be like, what the hell is she on about? Apologies, anyone watching this back. This one is weird. Let's try documentary. That one's a bit creepy. Literally should have just done one. Now I think I'm on my like 10 millionth. Okay, let's get back to normal after this one. Ooh, this one's quite hipster. This one fits my aesthetic, my hipster aesthetic. I'm so alternative. We like this one. I feel like the flickering's kind of annoying. It's like an old movie. It is. There is also silver screen, which is more like an old movie. I should speak German in that filter. Oh, in the hipster filter. Well, I've switched now. Now I should be silent movie. Literally should be silent movie all the time. Let's get back to normal. Let's get back to normal. How are we all doing, everyone? Oh my goodness, I've lost over 10 viewers already. Sorry. Oh, there's another one gone. You know what I'm like, team. You know what I'm like. I had a nap. It was really nice. I won't lie. I'm picking a jumper to reuse the wool. It is hot. It really is. Huffle burrito. All about the huffle burrito life. How are you doing? I know that's how I start every live stream. And if you've joined me for a live stream before, or you've watched a live stream of mine before, then you will know that literally my live streams are just me sitting and talking rubbish for a while. It's not a live knitting podcast. We have terrible angles, which I'm flattering for my elongated chin. Anna, you're hating spring. That's really sad. I'm so sad. I need a nap, but did cooking in the room with lemons. Okay, fair. That's I don't know what the weather's like there, but if it's anything like this, it's a questionable life choice. Ready for a long bus journey? Where are you heading off to, Lena? Also, I need to edit my Sweden vlog. Big time. It's been a month and 2 months almost. Oh, I really need to edit my Sweden vlog. Sorry. So thirsty today. I think I got a bit dehydrated at work. It was busy this morning. 18 degrees. Ugh. I hardly remember what I looked like. We need the vlog. Oh, it was such a pleasure meeting you. So lovely. Becky, stop texting me. I'm live streaming. Goodness gracious. I wonder how many thumbs down this video is going to get. Because it was traveling to Norway. That is a long bus journey. Woo. Rather you than me. Yeah, it was a bit of a palaver starting this live stream. If you've just joined, which many of you have, you get to meet your internet friend on Sunday. Oh my goodness, that is going to be the most fun time ever. You're going to have such a great time. It's the best thing ever, meeting internet friends. Also totes emotion when you have to depart again, and guaranteed tears if you're anything like me, and a bit of an emotional liability sometimes. But if you have just joined the live stream, hello everyone. Yeah, it was a bit of a palaver in the beginning with. So if you've just joined, feel free to go back and watch the first 2 minutes. And a bit of a chuckle. Maybe let's go 4 minutes because hysterical laughter happened. Blah de blah. Scrolling back up. Ooh. Well, get into trouble for watching the live stream. And if you do get in trouble, I hope if that sounds not as creepy as I think it might do. It sounded a little bit creepy, didn't it? Well, what you gonna do? Did you miss the dolphin? You did miss the dolphin. Although it was more of a cackle. More cackle than dolphin, but you know, depending on how funny you all are, the dolphin might come back. And for those who are unaware, my laugh is quite dolphin-like, which is a weird thing to say, and people don't believe me until they hear me laugh and then think, oh, I understand now. Yeah, it's definitely a cackle. But I have been told many times by many different people, because let's talk about me all the time, always. I've been told by many different people that my laugh is quite contagious. So hopefully my laugh will make you laugh. Yay! Because it's Friday tomorrow, so people should be in a good mood unless you're me and work Saturdays as well. I'm drinking orange squash for anyone concerned, which is a fruit cordial mixed with water, which is something we enjoy here in the UK. Oh, Sierra's here! Yay! Sierra's the lovely lady that I bought my hedgehog and sloth progress keepers from. I'm going to the Purple Cat Cafe on Saturday. my goodness, I love cat cafes. They're the best thing ever. They're so cute. Although I've only been to one, but I really enjoyed it. And I wanted a cat snuggling on my lap, but I don't think it didn't happen when I went, which is fair enough. Cats are very choosy, and I'm quite loud sometimes, all the time, often a little bit loud. Yes. So yeah, I went to the pub this afternoon. It was nice. When you come back to Edinburgh next year, we should go. We should go. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to Edinburgh in the summer as well. I got a wedding up there. So I'll be heading up to Edinburgh in August, the beginning of August. I haven't knit in a cat cafe, mainly because I wasn't really into knit. Is the stream slightly jumpy for everyone, or is it just jumpy for me? Because it was nice and smooth at the beginning, and now it's slightly more juddery. Come through to Glasgow. I could do. That is a thing I could do. I'll have a look and see how much time I can book off work. So that would be cool, because I've never been to Glasgow. That would be cool. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. No disaster, jumpy. Well, sorry about it. Don't think there's anything I can do. Hopefully you can jump around. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. We have really good internet. I don't understand what the issue is. Boost my phone. Well, we're just from the internet, not you. Sound is fine. Sound is fine. Oh, if sound is fine, then that's okay. You can deal with the jumpy me if the sound is fine. This is theory anyway. No, it's my internet. It's not you. Oh no, it's pretty. Ooh. Boost my internet. Right, I'm going to go off the YouTube app and let's see what happens. Oh, okay, everyone. I'm back. I'm really sorry. I'm back. Well, didn't know you can resume streams, but I've resumed the stream. Oh, I've lost so many viewers. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Don't leave me. I'm back. Oh, they're all dropping off. I am having a hard day. Hi again. Thanks for sticking with me. Oh, that was what a palaver. Note to self. Just don't touch the phone. It's not my day today, team. It's not my day. I won't lie. Oh, I'm also very warm. I'm getting flustered. I opened my window when I was upstairs and guess what? No breeze. I've lost 45 viewers. Hopefully they'll all come trickling back. Hi everyone. Not as jumpy, so I guess that's something. I wasn't able to boost. My hair looks amazing. Oh, thanks. That was awkward. I'm British. We can't take compliments that well. So compliments turn into a joke, and then I make a fuss about it, like. So the other day when I filmed my podcast, last week even, after I filmed the podcast, my face looks amazing. Oh, thanks, Lila. I thought, oh, my hair looks terrible. So I went and washed my hair, and so then I washed my hair with shampoo, as one does, although I usually wash my hair with conditioner. So as many people do, I wash my hair with shampoo, and then I mixed together some purple hair dye, purple and blue, with some conditioner, and then so I washed my hair, rinsed it all out while my hair was still wet, put the conditioner concoction on my head, and left it there while I did other shower things, you know, like the casual leg shave and various other body part washing. Let's not get into too much detail of my shower routine. And then by the time that was all done, I rinsed this out, and this is what happened. And you know what? That's a really quick and easy way to dye your hair, and it's all done in the bath, so I didn't get any dye on the floor. Looks like there was something in my nose. I have a septum ring in that is what is in my nose. But thank you for pointing that out. In a slightly awkward way, but still, thank you very much. I have a septum ring through my nose. Blip. And I mentioned at work the other day that I had a septum ring, and someone said, you know what, I've only just noticed that you've got that, and she's been working there since December. So that is that fun story. Obviously means that it doesn't look too horrendous, because she didn't notice it, so quite like it. It's quite unobtrusive, quite small. Yes, pro tip is to mix a jar of directions with as much hair treatment thing like a clear colour bomb. Use that for hair washing. Pro tip. I don't even need to read out full comments anymore because YouTube plays them back, which is very useful. Because before, if you used to watch a live stream after the fact, then it would kind of be annoying because people would be like, oh hey, blah blah blah, and comment on it, and you could never see what they said. But now it saves the chat and reposts the chat, so it can. Oh, you can see the arm of my chair. Oh, this is a risky move. Adjusting the camera. Let's not touch it anymore. Adjusting the camera has not worked in my favour this live stream. Let's be honest. Hooray! Success. Oh my goodness, that was such sarcasm. Yeah. What a palaver. I wonder how many Instagram comments or how many people are going to be messaging me saying, you went off live. Maybe none, let's be honest. But maybe some. That wasn't even sarcasm. My manager at work today, bless him, he's not natively English. And he said to me, Hannah, your level of sarcasm is so deep, sometimes I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Yeah, I knit my other sock while I was visiting you. Anna, I'm very slow. I knit this one whilst I was visiting you. Then I got loads done at the pub and finished it. And now I'm on the second sock. I also got loads done at the pub and got past the heel. And what are those things there in the back? Oh, these tiny Disney things. These are called Dum-Dums. Now, oh, Disney themed little blobbies. See, this is Sebastian. Second time I've sung that this stream, and then there are various more up there, and now my stack is ruined. But I got just a few. Do my socks still have that smoky smell? No, not at all. When I go to the pub, I often sit in the smoking area, although I don't smoke. And my co-workers smoke, so my knitting can smell a bit of smoke after the fact. But luckily, wool airs out really quickly, so I just leave them out on the dining room table for a day, and then it goes back to smelling like sheep. My coat is not so fortunate. My coat often smells for longer, but such is life. That's what happens when your friends are smokers. I missed a chat. I got a job at the Disney store. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Congratulations, Hannah. I am so proud of you. What? Amazing. I applied for a job at the Disney store. They weren't interested. So, their loss. Their loss indeed. But, you know, their gain when they hired you. So cool. Do you have to have your favourite Disney character on your name badge? If so, what is your favourite Disney character and why? Open question to the room. If you're not into Disney, well, tough. This is Disney hour, not hour. I take that back. This is Disney 2 minutes. So, open question to the room. Name your favourite Disney character. Mine's a tough one. I really like Tinkerbell, but like Peter Pan Tinkerbell, not like Tinkerbell and the Tinkerbell movies Tinkerbell. I like Sass Pants Tinkerbell. I like slightly bitchy Tinkerbell. Incredibly jealous. Has a jealousy issue. Belle from Beauty and the Beast, that's a good one. Oh, I've missed a few. Sorry, I looked away for a second. not used to this. I chose Stitch because I couldn't decide between him and Belle. So I had to go with him. That's fair. Stitch is pretty fantastic. Sully, yeah, fair. Yeah, also agree that the question's a tough one to answer. Belle and Mulan. Ooh, Mulan's a good one. Yeah, mine's definitely Sass Pants Tinkerbell. Also partial to Eeyore. Ah, sadness is cute. I forgot about Inside Out. Because I went down in stress. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I am partial to a bit of Eeyore because he is just a little bit miserable all the time. Quite like it. Mainly because I'm not that miserable. Thank you very much for your slightly offensive comment. Thank you everyone for being my bouncers. Oh, you two on it. Just like boom. Impressive. I should stop getting distracted. I do have moderators in the chat for people watching and wondering, because otherwise they're the people that are in blue when they pop up, because otherwise I get a little bit distracted and then I have to stop and like scroll and do the thing. Eric Cup says thanks for noticing me with you on it. Oh my goodness, I definitely need that because that is 100% my sentiments in life. Although I'm usually so loud that people can't help but notice me. Depends. Ooh, my voice cracked. Depends on the social situation. We all know what happens when we touch your phone. Yeah, I know, right? Such a bloody liability today. And the sun is setting, which is both nice and worrying because I should probably put a light on, but then it means I have to get up again, and quite enjoying sitting down. But the sun is setting. I mean, it is 8:05. That's probably why the camera quality isn't the best. Maybe it's a good thing that I stopped this stream. Hey Katie, cause that now, touch wood, she says. Is this wood? I don't know. It's IKEA, probably not. The stream is less jumpy. Thanks to everyone who bought stitch markers from me, by the way. I know I posted about it on the Instagrams, but I also know that not everyone looks at Instagram stories. But yeah, just thank you so much. Like, don't want to gush, but going to gush. So every time I do a shop update, I have the innate fear that no one's going to buy anything, which is fine. I don't want, people to feel pressured or anything. But there's always that worry that maybe I've just wasted a week. And it's always such a delightful surprise when people actually want to buy things from me. So thank you very much. It was the most successful shop update I've had since I moved back last summer, and my stitch markers were talked about on the Grocery Girls, which gained quite a lot of traction for me for a couple of weeks, to the point where I thought, oh, maybe I could solely live off this, and then the traction died off and I had to get a job, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to turn the light on, aren't I? It's getting dark. It's getting dark now. Well, you know what? You're just gonna see my attractive pajama bottoms and backside again. Excuse me. This is highly professional. Oh my goodness. Aren't you all glad you tuned in for this? You can't stop giving Hannah your money. Yeah, you can't. And you should. Because, we're bezies, which is lovely and stuff, but bezies. Such attractiveness. And I even have Ariel on. A very faded, flaky Ariel. But, I mean, she's there. I mean, maybe that's a bit better. But yeah, I always worry about stitch marker updates because, okay, take a while to make. I know you need to get a rainbow sheep from me. I need to get some more red beads, which is why I haven't made rainbow sheep, because I don't have any red beads. I need to get some. Yeah, these stitch markers do take me quite a long time to make. So I do charge for my time, because that's how one makes a living. And I always worry that people are going to be like, what, they're too expensive. I could buy a skein of yarn for that. Oh, thank you very much. I still can't stand how you sew them together when they're so damn tiny. Do I have any more pandas left? Oh, that's a tough question. I'm unsure. Yeah, shipping costs from Germany were like the best thing ever. Shipping costs from the UK aren't as great, but they're better than the States. You don't mind the price I charge. Thank you. I always feel like people are like, oh, I could buy a skein of yarn for that, so maybe I should do that instead. Watching from Oklahoma. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm not going to make a reference to the musical because I feel like that's what everyone would do, but I am singing the song in my head. Oh, it's going, it's happening, it's off now. But yeah, I'm going to be applying for a stall at the Nottingham Yarn Expo. I'm pressing all of there. Thank you very much. I also need to work out how to photograph them better. Not very good at photographing my stitch markers. Stitch markers are so cute and so light. Oh, thank you. They are. They suit the purpose fantastically. Tooting my own horn. People should want some bead stitch in their life. They will understand. They will. Oh, the back pain. Oh, incredible. Yes, I'm going to apply for a stall at the Nottingham Yarn Expo, which is really scary. I dye on an extremely small scale right now, and only have one pair of hands to make stitch markers and whatnot. And I mean, it's not till November. I do everyone's around buzzing whenever I use your bee one. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe I should start running around buzzing whenever I use my bee stitch marker. Do I have one? No, I don't. I sell everything I make. I try to keep stocks low for myself. Otherwise, I just keep everything for myself. I've got quite a few stitch markers already. You know, it's nice to treat yourself to other people's stitch markers sometimes. But yes, I just believe that, you know, you should charge for your work. So I do. Our minimum wage has gone up, which was worrying. So I'm thinking maybe I might have to reassess my prices, but we shall see. I think I'm pushing the top end of my stitch markers, sadly, because minimum wage has taken quite a leap. So with my charm stock, at least the inventory fits in a box. Yeah, mine all fits in a bag. Yarn does not. Yarn is taken over a shelf, and some of the yarn I need to put as like one-off skeins. I also need to work on bettering how I do repeatable colorways, and Tristan, I might have to have a little dyeing chat with you, which sounds much more morbid than intended, but yarn dyeing chat with you, because I don't think I fully understand what I'm doing. Quite good at like one-off things. Can do like 2 of something, and I can do plain yarn with speckles. It is better to start early, but I need to work on some repeatable things, because when I try to repeat things, it doesn't go very well. Sometimes it goes well, but sometimes it just does not, and I don't know how I could do it better. So I need to have a chat and work it out. And then I need to make some shop samples, or ask other people to make shop samples for me using my yarns. That's why I declared the whole time I was walking around Barcelona after I bought my very first, very overpriced. How's Vampiric Touch down? Vampiric Touch dying going. Hey, I did a Vampiric Touch Mark II, And I didn't bloody write down how I did it, did I? I didn't bloody write it down. So can I remember how I did it? No. Oh, Kirsty, you're a cutie pie. Hey, Caitlin. Oh, that's so weird. I know they're a little pricey. I think I am top end of what I can charge. I don't think I can go much further than that. I do have a range of, I do try to keep a range of sizes with each update of Stitch Marker, so if people even just want to get a little something just to see what it's like, then they can without breaking the bank. Never undersell yourself. I don't intend to. I'm still charging myself enough so I'm in minimum wage. We can chat about repeatable colourways. Thanks! Tristan and I had a really fun Instagram chat the other day, just via Instagram DMs. She slid into my DMs, as the young kids are saying these days. And we basically just insulted each other for about an hour. And I'm not going to lie, it was really fun. It's artisan made beading. Yeah, that's true. Oh, thanks, team. Yeah, we just kind of insulted each other for an hour, but in like a fun and jokey way, in like a, we're not really being serious, but you're so annoying kind of way. Does anyone else bond with people like that? Like, if they can take my insults and know that I'm not actually being serious, then we're friends now. How British of me, I know. That is actually how I make friends as a general rule. Just gonna insult you every so often. Got to get them mad bants flowing. Woo! And that is it for Hannah's laddie chat of the day. Lads. My knee still hurts where I fell over whilst slightly inebriated a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I bruised a bone or something. Oh, who cares? I can walk. What lads I go to is like that. Yes, it's a very laddie thing to have banter with people. Whoa. The Bantosaurus is in the building. No. Instantly embarrassed now. You know when sometimes no, let's not say these words. But too late. You're too far gone. Ah. Bye, Mandy. Thanks for joining me. I haven't seen the new Fantastic Beasts trailer. I need to see it because I enjoyed the first one. It was good. Also really need to see Isle of Dogs, which is a Wes Anderson film. So need to go and see that maybe next week at some point. Ooh, excuse me, I do apologise. It's all this sunshine and also getting out of bed at 4:45 this morning. It's making me sleepy. Also, I don't have a tea. That's kind of annoying. I did buy myself some tea yesterday, day before yesterday. I decided it was more sensible for me to buy myself some tea when I was having a bit of a sad day. I'm fine. I have no tea, how embarrassing. Well, you missed about embarrassing, so how embarrassing for you, Anna? Whoa! What, is English your second language or something? Whoa! Just kidding, she's my bestie. Hey everyone, I'm just, sorry, she's my bestie. Yeah, so I decided it was more sensible to buy tea the other day instead of more yarn, which I don't need. But I needed to buy something to cheer me up. So I bought 3 more packs of tea. Because that's the sensible choice I made. I did have Daddy O sent me a ton of teas and I had a cupboard full of teas, and then I offloaded some of said teas onto my sister. So I don't have as much tea as I used to have, but now I have more teas coming in. So less guilt. I totally read everybody is embryo. Oh my god. Oh, that's really funny. I enjoyed that. Oh, I enjoy reading the chats. I don't understand how people do the live stream and they just ignore the chats. Can't ignore the chats. It's where all the fun happens. It's why I like just doing a sit, knit and chat situation. That's just short for situation. Everyone knows this, Hannah. Just shut up. You the bakers your fiance makes. I know, right? Oh, those croissants. Croissant. Tell you what a struggle is. It's not a real life struggle. It's definitely a middle class struggle. Very middle class struggle. This is this is definitely something that you would hear a child say in Waitrose, but which is a posh supermarket in the UK. But when you speak, oh, I can send you a box of that tea. Oh, you can buy that in any old supermarket. Oh, I'm better than watching TV. Oh, thanks. Depends on the program. Yeah, the problem with being able to speak French, which I can kind of, and for me, hilariously, I like to speak French jokingly with friends every so often in conversation with a really strong English accent, and I did it today, and I was like, oh, merci. And then someone said, oh, Hannah, that wasn't a very good French accent. And I said, oh, c'est parce que je trouve c'est plus facile de parler le français avec un accent plus anglais. And they just kind of looked at me like, sure. But that's my really English French accent. That isn't actually how I speak French. But because I can speak French, whenever pronouncing pastries, I have to go through the internal turmoil. Oh, that's an internal turmoil of how do I pronounce this word? So do I sound very middle class, pretentious, but also quite educated by pronouncing it pain au raisin? Or do I sound English and call it a pain au raisin? Very nice words there. Oh, merci. Yeah. Oh, do I call it a pain au chocolat or a pain au chocolate? Do I call it a croissant or do I call it a croissant? Or if you're in North America, we call it a croissant. And then you're wrong. Croissant. Croissant. Aunt. Hate it. It's a croissant. In Sweden, it's croissant. Croissant. Do you roll your R's in Sweden? I can't remember. Yeah, so I often just kind of make it up. And now I work in a place that sells croissants, pain au chocolat, and pain au raisin. So I get the fun of doing it every day. But I also get the fun of other people asking for it. You always sound so German. Oh, damn it. Because how I wanted to pronounce it was croissant. So I've been told I speak French with a Spanish accent. Oh, that's interesting. I speak everything, I pronounce everything in a German way, most foreign languages. Spanish, I try really hard. I think just oh, thank you very much, Michael. Because I've got such an English accent, it comes through. It happens. Can't do French in a French accent. No, I do sound English when I speak French. Not as English as I sounded earlier when I said my sentence, because that was me putting on a really thick English accent. But yeah, it's a thing. I just sound English. I just say crescent. Crescent. Ooh. 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 I had someone come in the other day and ask for a pain au raisin. Raisin. Oh, it was good. Like, they were trying really hard, like, ooh, I'll have a pain au raisin. I'm just like, oh, that was awful. I like being American that pronounced everything wrong though. I didn't want to insult you all. It's just not pronounced croissant. Oh, I make myself chuckle. I should go sit in a corner somewhere. Croissant. Chocolate chip bread. You know, that solves a multitude of problems. Is it the new... Is it the new milk and tea thing? No. It's herb, not herb. Hey, Tristan, on their podcast, Girls in the Yarn Cafe, the other day, said, oh, Hannah's British, and they always pronounce everything right. So, obnoxiously large hair flick for you all. This is when I've just lost like 200 subscribers because I've just insulted everyone. But please know that when I act actually offended, I'm not actually offended. Like, there are bigger problems in the world for me to worry about rather than how you pronounce the word croissant. You know? Also, I don't pronounce... If you were to talk to anyone up in Nottingham... Oh, this was quite sassy. If you talk to anyone in Nottingham about, you know, correct pronunciation, to them, I do not pronounce things in the right way. British never actually show when they're offended. Yeah, that's true, we don't. We take it on the chin, which is why my chin is so big. I've taken a lot of things on it. And smile. Yeah. Because they say things like cup and grass and dance and bath and basket and castle. And I'm sure many of you do that are watching, but I do not, because I am southern and I say cup and bath and castle and basket. Hey, I won't lie, Kirsty. If there is a particularly strong Scottish accent or a drunk Scottish person with a thick accent, I'm going to have very little chance of understanding them. I can understand you, no problem, but like if it's a really thick Scottish accent. Cup. Hey, I live with a northerner, even though I think I have southernised his accent just a little bit. Cause foot cramp. Oh, how unprofessional. Just gonna, They pronounce school in the weirdest way. Torquay, what's that? West Country. So they talk a bit like this. No, school. Did I add an extra syllable? School. Water. Oh, water. Amazing. What was the word today that we were finding out how they say it in Nottingham? Butter. Asked butter. Say mug. And a cup now instead of I find language really interesting. I mean, did I have a degree in it, so I could no. I thought that might produce more light. It did not. Oh my goodness, Black Country accents are the best thing ever. And it's not a wrong pronunciation, it's just a different pronunciation. But yeah, butter was the word today. And a girl I work with who is born and bred Nottingham says butter, which I find very difficult to say. I'm just very posh. Yeah, we did talk to each other, but Anna, it's because we've been invaded by so many people through the years, you know? And, you know, people didn't move out of villages and it was all probably a little incestuous, and we don't talk about that part of history. We only talk about the part of history, you know, that we succeeded in. The Irish accent is quite a nice one. Oh, it is. Oh, a man came into work the other day, and you know what? I thought, you're not a bad looking guy, but, you know, quite average. And then he started to speak, and he had a Northern Irish accent, and all of a sudden, I fell in love with him. Just like that. I was just like, I'll take his coffee over. There you go. Got a little bit flustered. I don't know when we were last invaded. Come on, we invaded everywhere else and probably brought them over to us. Let's be honest. Plus, like I say, people didn't move out of villages and probably had their own little language and whatnot. don't know. We don't learn much about English history. Just kings and queens, Tudor times, Victorian times, the world wars because we won them. That's it. That's basically what you learn. Oh, Romans. They built roads. That's all kind of you learn in school. But I also haven't done history since I was 15, 14. I actually had my first English person, and he was from the north of England. American history. I never did American history. He was from the north of England. I want to say Liverpool. Quite bad at spotting accents. But he actually couldn't understand me. So that was a first. I don't think I've ever had an English person not understand me before. So that was a little bit weird. And yeah. Because I mean, you understand the Queen, so how do you not understand me? It's either that or he just wasn't expecting my accent. I obviously don't look like I'm as posh as I am, especially because my speaking to the customer voice is significantly posher than I'm currently talking to you all now. Because I'm chatting to you like you're my pals, because let's be honest, you are. Yeah. How many languages do you speak? I speak German as a second language. I mean, how many languages do we speak? Technically 3. Please put on your work voice. Okay, give me a second. I technically speak 3 languages. My French isn't very good anymore because I haven't spoken it in many years. And my German's getting a bit rusty because I haven't spoken it in a few months. But push comes to shove, I could do it. How's wedding planning going? Set a date yet? I want to see that bling again. Oh, well. Blah, 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 blah. You can see it on with my hot, swollen, chubby fingers. I need to grow my nails. Phone voice, yes. What's my work voice? So if I'm working mornings, it's always good morning. What would you like? Or can I help? And then they say, can I get, which is terrible English, by the way. The sentence you would like is, or the sentence you want is, I would like, could I have? Would it be possible to have, please? Not, can I get? Because you're not getting it, I'm getting it. But it's always, for example, can I get an Americano? You certainly can. Would you like any milk with that? Fantastic. Answering. And then you're just like, oh, that's £2.60, please. Do you happen to have a loyalty card at all? And would you like your receipt? That is honestly my work voice. I'm so embarrassed right now. My God, I hope no one from work's watching this. Beautiful ring, congrats. Oh, thanks everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, phone voice. The best thing ever is, I love your work voice. Thank you. The best thing ever is, I have my routine with my work voice, and then I have, I say to people, I don't know, can you? Oh, I feel like I can't get away with that. I don't want people to complain. You see, because I already, bye, it was nice for you to stop by. Yeah, mine's even speaking to waiting staff. My voice gets like that. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, who gets a receipt for coffee? You know what? A surprising amount of people. No, I have never given a sneeze muffin. I have wanted to, but I am painfully well behaved and don't like getting in trouble. It's my secret teacher's pet within. So it's always, yeah, that's no problem at all, just one moment. And then you go and sort out the problem, and as you turn your back, your grin turns into a grimace. You're just like, could you please make this coffee again? It's not quite hot enough. Thank you. That was creepy, but you know, that kind of thing. But I don't spit in people's stuff. I'm a firm believer of what you put out into the world, you'll get back. So if I'm painfully positive, optimistic, and fantastic all the time, in theory, people should be like that back to me. It's not always the case. People can be quite rude. And I think one of my co-workers pointed out that I sometimes sound a bit sarcastic. My customer voice can sound a bit pretentious, can sound a bit pompous, and I can sound quite sarcastic because I use words like fantastic and lovely, wonderful, which is not everyday words. Yes, there's her name. They're not everyday words that people use in general conversation, but I also don't phrase things in ways that people in general conversation phrase things. That's okay, it's the thing that I have, and I'm not being rude, I'm not being sarcastic, and everyone knows this that knows me. I just sometimes sound it. So I think just think I sound a bit like an ass. But I really enjoy it when I serve people and I do my usual spiel with my customer voice. And then like midway through, I kind of have a chat with them, for example. Yeah, have a chat with them, and then I just chat like this with my normal voice, and I'm just like, would you like the receipt? My normal posh way again, and I missed a chat. Got told how do you... Oh, yeah, I used to work with a girl that said, Hannah, can you please just stop using such long words? It was cute. I didn't mean to. It wasn't my intention. But yes, it does take a lot of patience, but I also have the advantage of only working part-time, which is nice. And also, I think I'm quite good at tolerating people. And you just do everything with a smile on your face. Because I don't want to walk into a coffee shop and be served by a bunch of people that look miserable, you know? So nor should anyone else. Even if it is 7 a.m, I haven't had a coffee yet, and, you know. Whoop. You should do a whole day using as long words as you possibly can. I don't even think I consciously make the decision to speak in a particular way. I think I just I just don't know. I think it's just how I talk now. For example, if someone says, oh, would you like a biscuit? And, you know, I'm trying to be good on Slimming World, then I say, oh, thank you for offering, but I'm going to pass. Or, thank you very much, but I must decline. Or, you know, there's no, I'm good, thanks. Just can't do it. Just too posh. And that's okay. Because without variety, where would we be? Wow, that got a little too preachy. Incredible. For anyone who didn't read that, in this specific metaphor of caffeine-infused tap water, would you appreciate your beverage to be a mild cinnamony aroma or not? If you think about it, coffee is just really posh filtered water. Just saying. We love you being posh. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ugh, I could never work with drunk people. Thanks. I mean, I've had a pretty bad 2 days on the Slimming World, but that's okay. Back on it tomorrow. Fight the demons. They're not actual demons. I don't know why that sentence just came out. But yeah, need to get back on it because I got a wedding dress to try on, slim for. Just want to be a bit more comfortable and wear some of the clothes that I own that don't fit me anymore. I'm almost there. I suppose I could start exercising, but where's the fun in that? Please post pictures. I intend to. I haven't even just used a corset like the rest of us Victorians. I do intend to share multiple photos throughout the process, probably to the point where you're thinking, my God, I am sick of hearing about your wedding, but that's okay. It's going to take over my life a little bit, and I'm already incredibly stressed about it. Ew, exercise. I know. I really enjoy swimming, but my problem with swimming is a live feed on the actual day. I would love to do that, but I don't know how my other half would feel about it. He's not so into the social media thing. The fact that I had to wait as long as I did to post on social media killed me inside, and it was still too soon for him. So I feel a little bit bad, but he told me it was okay to post it, so that's his fault. But yeah, I just got too excited. See, he had months to... Yeah, that's fair. He had months to come to terms with the whole thing because he decided at the beginning of the year it was going to happen. He had months. I didn't. It was completely out of the blue, to the point where I didn't think he was ever going to propose, and that's because of various conversations we'd had in the past. And I was talking to Anna, who's in the chat. We haven't set a date yet. I was talking to Anna, who is in the chat, and we were talking about how, the possibility of me proposing to him. And you know what? I was actually thinking about doing it this summer. So he beat me to it, which was a fun surprise and kind of a scary one. So scary. So overwhelmed. Someone posted on my Instagram, maybe on a social media of mine, that Simply Crochet this week, month, however often it comes out, has like crochet wedding things. So I might have a look at it. But we're thinking like towards the end of 2019, so like a winter wedding, which will mean probably guaranteed rain. Boys are weird. Also, Mario just never uses social media, ever. I find it odd that he doesn't use it because it is such a key part of my life. It's such a huge part of my life, which is really sad to say, but at the same time, I've met so many fantastic and amazing friends because of social media, and I just feel like my life would be, what is my head doing? Completely different if I didn't use it, But it takes all sorts to make the world go round. He plays copious amounts of video games. I do not, and that's okay. Opposites attract and all that jazz. Woo, go Crafty Mino. Go Crafty Mino, anti-vaxxers. Basically, that is how Anna and I made friends. Crafty Mino was an app that was quite big in the DIY YouTube scene when I was in the DIY YouTube scene. And I was pretty big on it. No, I wasn't, but I would post on it often, and you would often get featured on the front page, which was cool. But there were little chats at the side, and Anna and I were part of the same chat room, and there was someone talking about vaccines, and we're not getting into talking about vaccines now, anyone who's interested, but there was someone talking about how vaccines were the devil, and so I took Anna in a side conversation, and we had a side conversation about it. And once again, not going to get into my viewpoints on it because that's not important. But yeah, that's how Anna and I became friends. And then we've been chatting all the time ever since, and I've missed some chats, so I'm gonna scroll. I crocheted your bouquet. I didn't crochet my bouquet. I did a bunch of flowers and then put... Ooh, I like that. Ah. Oh, you two are so cute. I met Mario because I fancied his housemate. And then I was meant to be set up on a blind date with one of his other housemates. Not the one I fancied, because I think the one I fancied didn't want anything to do with me, which is fine. So set me up with one of his other housemates, just to probably just get me off his back. And the other housemate turns out he's gay, but he wasn't out at the time. And then Mario and I got talking. Mario was far more interested in me than I was in him. And then he persisted for a year, being a cutie pie. And then, well, we're still together. That was like 8 years ago. And we're still together now. So, good times all round. The old bait and switch tactic. I know, right? The fact that Mario wasn't even in the equation. There was the guy I fancied. There was my gay friend, who I'm still really good friends with, but he obviously wasn't interested in me at all. And then Mario was just dressed as Father Christmas at the side, which makes more sense when I tell you it was a Christmas-themed bar crawl. I suppose I needed context to that sentence. Yeah, oh, that's what I'm saying. Super blind date. Oh, I see. Like an extra layer of blind datedness. But Mario this evening is at a Hearthstone tournament. Hearthstone is a online card game. Context, who needs it? Incredible. Yeah, he's at a Hearthstone tournament, so I hope he wins. Because, yeah. Blind date with it. Hearthstone. I don't understand it. I've tried really hard, but every so often. Oh, thank you very much, Priscilla. Every so often they have various. They have a tournament at a board. There's a board game arcade museum-y thing. Not board game. That's the wrong word. Ooh, you did forget to teach us magic. Well, you'll just have to come visit, won't you? Unsure if it's like magic. I think it's a bit like the card game Epic, which is also one that we're obsessed with. I think it's a bit like magic. I don't really know. Okay, it's pretty similar to magic. Okay, good to know. I've tried to play before, but it was mainly just Mario telling me what cards to use. But yeah, there's a national video game arcade museum-y thing. And there's a little bar next to it. And every so often, a bit like Magic Walnut Pokemon, okay. Every so often they have video game tournaments, and yeah, there's a Hearthstone tournament that Mario and his friend have gone to this evening. So I was like, oh, so you're off Thursday, I'm off Thursday evening, we can hang out and wedding plan. It was like, no, Hannah. Hearthstone. Like, okay. Hearthstone. I just don't understand it. But good for you, because it means we get to hang out for like over an hour. And I should probably poodle off soon, because otherwise I will take up some more of your time. And I've already taken up plenty of your time. I can't believe how terribly this live stream started. But I think we got to grips with it after I learned not to touch the setup. Hey Tracy. It was a bit of a fandangle at the beginning. I cut it off halfway through. I even made sure I sat down a little bit early so I could get the setup right and everything. And then as I was filming it, I didn't like the setup, and just an unnecessary palaver. They started wonderfully. Well, I think it started out with everyone chuckling. So that's how I like to live my life. I've decided that I really don't like when people are in a bad or sad mood. So that was sarcasm, by the way. Well, to you. The first bit was the best bit, filters forever. Any knits to show you? Yeah, here's a sock I'm working on. There you go. That's my knitting that I've been working on. Let's have the dream. The dream. Oh, that's a bit gross. Dream filter is gross. Congratulations. Oh, thank you very much. Beam, what are you? That one is actually not that offensive, and I should have done that the whole way through. Let's stick with that filter. I found filters at the beginning. You can go back and watch it. I played with them, and it was fun. I adjusted my chair. The camera fell off. I got grease on my hand and had to go wash my hand. What else happened? Hysterical cackling, sang The Little Mermaid. Then I sat down and got quite serious, which was unintentional, but okay, I think. But yeah, I realised I don't like when people are sad or unhappy. So if I'm around someone who looks a bit grumpy gills, I will try much too hard to ungrump them. You can go back and watch it. Panic not. This will be posted to YouTube when I'm finished. Yeah, I try super hard to ungrump them. And, you know, I work at, we did talk about how to pronounce croissants an awful lot. People I work with, they're all quite cool. So their mood isn't always the most painfully happy and upbeat. So I try extra hard at work to be happy and upbeat, just to balance out their moodiness. I succeed. I get smiles out of people, and that is what we strive for. Yay! Right, I'm gonna go. We need to make Hannah's stream a Pokestop. Oh, that would be incredible. I thought you were telling me that we needed to make my stream Pokestop what it's doing and like poker turn it off. That was such a mum thing to say. That was a very mum thing to say. Never thought about mentioning enough for is it? Ah, that was a cute thing to read. Thanks. Yeah, I know, right? It would have been rude, but I thought that's what you were saying. We need to make Hannah's stream Pokestop. But not a Pokestop. I understand now. I'm down with the kids. I couldn't be less down with the kids if I tried. Let's be honest. Right, I'm going to go. I've taken up an hour and 12 minutes of your time, and that is plenty. Apologies, but thank you everyone for joining me. It's been so lovely, and I'll be going to bed soon, I won't lie. It's 10 to 9. It's been so lovely having a chat with you all. I did say Slim into the DMs. Yeah, I'm down with the kids. What of it? Yo. I'm such a mum. Oh, I'd love that. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for chatting with me. It's been fun to hang out with you. That is not my jingle, but it will do. Bye, 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 bye. La 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 la. Oh, that's cool. Have a lovely day, everyone, or evening, or rest of your time. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back next week, maybe on Wednesday, with a proper real life podcast, because it's about bloody time. And yeah, I think that's everything. Don't forget to follow me on social media if you'd like to. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below this video. Helps to get my video out there into the YouTube sphere. Also, feel free to subscribe. You know the usual spiel. Also, when you hit subscribe, you get a little bell notification pop up. If you hit that, you'll get a notification posted through that says the Corner of Crash just uploaded a video. I'm not even going to attempt how to say goodbye in Welsh. Have a good night. Ooh, that's early. Have a fantastic afternoon. Thanks, everyone. in #Bell Squad, I was going to call you Bellends, but let's not, because that's what the end of Man Parts is called. I'm going. That was an extremely inappropriate comment. Apologies to anyone who was offended. I think I should go. Thanks for watching. Bye. End.